Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Dash Brandon. Oh, we have already messed up. We don't have any background noise. Let's fix that real quick by opening a new tab and going to YouTube and pulling up the sweet Deep Rock Galactic soundtrack. While I get that going, the Kickstarter has gone live for the board game. Look at it rolling. This has been live it went live at 11 my time. So 6.5 hours. And we have smashed through the goal. And we're on our way to 1 million euro, I want to say is what that is. We've broken $1 million. And we're on our way to the next round. The next round of stretch goals. So I went ahead and backed this. If you back within the first 24 hours, you'll be getting, I'm gonna turn that down just a tad more. You'll be getting a metal coin that says rock and stone on it, just like the cards. The game plays 60 to 150 minutes, so an hour to almost 3 hours. Well, an hour to 2.5 hours. 1 to 4 players, ages 12 and up. If you go to the bottom, way bottom of the Kickstarter, you can actually take a look at the rule book. I don't think this is just for backers. Where'd it go? There we go. You can go to the rule book, you can take a look at it, you can see how the game is going to play, and you can take a look at all the different things that will be there. I pledged for the collector's edition. This is my first time ever doing anything on Kickstarter, so hopefully I don't get burned. If Mood hits 10K followers on their Facebook, then we will be getting a Glyphid Warden. Currently, the Warden is not in the game. Oh my, that's what I was waiting for. I really want to see this miniature sentry gun. Do be aware that to get the mini sentry gun, you have to get deluxe or collectors. On the deluxe, you get minis of everything. On the collectors, you get a whole lot more stuff. We have just smashed through 1 million, so we'll be getting a mini Bosco. We'll be getting all of these stretch goals. It's a lot of stuff. I'm really excited to see Molly as a mini. Otherwise, you were just going to store them on the logo of the board game. We got extra missions. We got stalagmite tokens upgraded to stalagmite minis. That was the first stretch goal. And I am super excited. It's supposed to ship this year, so in 2022. This is the Brood Nexus. Someone told me that on the first video I did about the board game, and it just wasn't clicking in my head, the Nexus. The Nexus in the board game is going to spawn full-size grunts, so there's that to look forward to. You got slashers, Macteras, exploders, a web spitter, Praetorian, a chunky oppressor. They have some of the size dimensions on here. You get a spitball infector and you get grunts. You get one of each dwarf. You get more than one of each. The oppressor is a chunky 75 millimeters tall. Your grunt is about 20 and your dwarf is about twice as tall as the grunts. If we go up some more, so this is we'll just go all the way at the top. So in the base collection, you get the game. It runs about $75, which is better than I thought it was going to be. You get minis of the dwarves, and everything else is a cardboard cutout. For an extra $50, or approximately $50, everything becomes a mini. You get the plastic minerals, and you get all the cave segments, everything you need to play the game. Everything gets upgraded to a mini. For the collector's edition, you get all the minis. Everything's a mini. You get a metal beer mug event marker, which I printed the rule book in black and white just so I could read through it at my leisure, and I printed the mission book so I could take a look at it because I'm so interested in this game. this board game, but I'm gonna have to wait. So I'm not really sure what the mug event marker does. If you also pledge, this is $175. We're talking about the collector's edition now. You get the beer marker, you get some goo bombers and goo plastic tokens to mark 4 new cards, which I'm guessing are Menace and Goo Bomber related, and you get the rule sheet. You get a thick stitched neoprene game mat to play the game on. You get 4 art prints, 1 for each dwarf. I'm super excited to frame these and put them up in the next game room. Behind me, they'll probably flank the Fortnite poster. I'm still, even though I don't play Fortnite anymore, and I only played the PvE, I still really love that poster because I won it on Reddit through a community event. You also get a mouse pad of 700 by 300 millimeters and 3 millimeters thick. Did the math on this real quick. That's about 27 inches wide and about a little bit less than half that. It's probably about 12 inches tall. So it's pretty decent sized mouse mat. You get sleeves for all the cards. And then you get STL files in case you want to print your own on a 3D printer. You get the high quality STL files. All right, so this is what would come in the box. You get your minis, you get your dwarves, you get your cards, you'll get, if you get deluxe and collectors, you get minis of all of these guys. You get 1 oppressor, 3 spitballers, 2 slashers, 2 brood nexuses, 3 exploders, 2 praetorians, 3 Macteras, 3 web spitters, and 14 grunts. You get your game board, you get your mission book with 8 missions. That is now going to be 10 missions because we unlocked 2 more. You get your rulebook, you get 14 different dice, and these all play into how you play the game. You get all your different terrain pieces, so you can actually build your own missions out as you see fit. So if you play through all 10 missions, you get bored of them, then you can make your own missions, kind of like a D&D style type of thing. You get a bunch of cards. You get weapon cards. You get throwable cards. You get rock and stone cards. You get event cards that appear to typically be bad for you, the events. You get tokens to mark fire and weapons and loot bugs and all kinds of stuff. You get your minerals, you get your gold. And there you go. So there's actually a couple of videos that you can play, or that are linked on this page. Dice Tower did a kind of like an overview of the game, but didn't play through a game. And then there is a Q&A with the developers of the game, both the games technically. There's a Q&A with the developers at Mood, and in the same Q&A you get Ghost Ship Games talking about the game. So you'll be able to use platforms if you're the engineer to traverse the cave. These little black spots are places that you can't normally traverse. You'll also be able to use the gunner traversal tool of the zip line to be able to traverse stuff, and I don't know how the driller is going to factor into it. And once again, we're on the stretch goals. We have upgraded 2 stalagmite tokens. Deuce has decided he wants to bark at the end of this video. I've been here the whole time, man. We get an extra couple of grunts. We get 2 extra event cards, which could be tied to the additional grunts. You get Molly. If you order deluxe and collectors, you get the plastic insert for the game, which is a work in progress. But that would be nice to store it in. Double layered player boards. Everyone gets that. Everyone gets 2 new secret cave segments. Everyone gets 2 new secondary weapon cards, and I'm wondering if they're adding in new secondaries or if all the secondaries were not quite represented yet. You get the plastic gold nuggets instead of yellow plastic crystals. We just unlocked Bosco. We are on our way to 2 extra throwables, and I really hope that we can unlock the sentry gun, because the sentry gun looks like it would be sick. So there you go. That's everything. You can also buy things separately, so you can add these on after the Kickstarter ends. If you want to have a secondary game mat, or if you want a mouse pad, you can pledge and still get access to the mouse pad or just the minis. I think you can pay like $1 to get into like the knows about it, or $2, and then you can buy the STL files if you want. I'm not really sure how Kickstarter works, but definitely take a look at the rules. The Dice Tower did a preview. We're not going to play that right now because we don't want to get claimed by them. I did not watch the Hungry Gamer preview, but everything looks like it's going to be pretty great. Then you can pay for shipping when you're done. So all in all, this is going to run about $200 if you want the collector's edition. So just do be aware of that. Yeah, and I don't know how Kickstarter works, but sometimes things don't ship, and I don't know how that works either. So if you actually know things about Kickstarter, let me know, because I've never backed anything. I've looked at stuff, but I've never backed things. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm super excited for this. I can't wait. When I do get it, I do plan on doing an unboxing on the channel, so do be aware of that. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.